It's not going too well. Last week, you gave me 1 point in my FPL. Okay, this has nothing to do with FPL. But you've not really exhibited what I thought you were going to. You've not brought anything to the table, basically. And I'm feeling so bad, and I feel ashamed that I rejected Vlahovic and every other striker, and I was part of people that were saying, oh, we have Nicolas Jackson, why go for another player? And I'm really raising my hand and saying, maybe I made a mistake. And you are making us miss Lukaku. How bad can you be? Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Brodd Talk Season 3. Woo! Okay, it's been a long time coming. Like, I said to take a break and I got broken. But yeah, we're back. We're back and I'm happy to be back. Or maybe not. Because you know why? You should know we are on a poor run of form. Chelsea Football Club has started messing with our mental health. Again, this is a new season and yeah, we were deceived and I'm sorry that I fell for it again. Yeah, every season starts with these high hopes, either from pre-season or from the transfer window. But you know what is worse about this season? The high hopes came from both pre-season and then the transfer window. We won in both. We won a season trophy. We were one of the untouchable teams in the transfer window. We sold out Deadwood and we also brought in quality players. Spent like over $1 billion in 3 transfer windows. Who would have thought it? But you know what? We are currently in the high position of 14th. Yeah, we are 14th on the table. Okay. I am not going to dissect or why we are currently 14 because I am also trying to understand it. But I'm just going to try not to rant because as you all know, I don't like ranting and I give maybe 1 episode in a season for rant and I don't know how poorly we are going to play this is it. So I don't know if I will still have the time to rant when we lose to Manchester City 10-0 or something. So I'll save my rant for now. I will try. So to start with, Pochettino. Mauricio Pochettino. How many times did I call you? Why? Did Levy send you? Did Levy put you up to this? Did he tell you to ruin Chelsea? So why are you doing it? Why did you give us false hope? Why did you play well? Why did you select the right players and use the right tactics during pre-season and then the season starts and then it becomes as if everything just flew out of your brain? Like it evaporated. Like why? I need to sit you down and have this discussion with you, Mauricio Pochettino. Do you want to be the end of my club? Do you like your job? Do you want to go back to the job market? Do you want to be sacked? So why? Why are you doing all this? Why, Mr. Man? Why? Okay, not of why, but why? Look at Chilwell. He didn't play so much pre-season because we were alternating at left back. Yeah, he did a nice job actually of sharing the minutes in pre-season. But you know what? He's currently playing as a left winger. Jesus Christ. I know we all had that fantasy. Every Chelsea fan played that they've had the fantasy of seeing Ben Chilwell and Rich James playing on the wings. Or even as strikers. Yeah, even Alonso, there was time we used to say joke about it. But you know what? It's just joke. It's just wishful thinking. They say if wishes were horses, beggars would ride. We're all just fantasizing. I know one thing about fantasies. They are not real, Mauricio Pochettino. Why are you trying to make them real? Just making our fantasies become horror. Sometimes I used to fantasize that Alisson was my number 9. Had that header against, was it West Brom? Yeah. Ooh. Please don't make that fantasy come true, please. Thank you. But yeah, it looks as if you're in the fantasy whatever. After spending a lot of money in the transfer window, we all dreamt of having a nice transfer window where we sell out players and bring in more. And you did that with the help of the owner, of course, Todd Boehly. But now it's time to stop fulfilling our fantasies, and just go back to doing your job. Please. I know the form of some of our players have not helped you, and I am the first person that will recognize that. To start with, our goalkeeper, Robert Sanchez. Oh my days. Before I whip into him, I will say, nice performance, Robert. Against Bournemouth, you were excellent. Like, we took a point because of you. I would clap for you now if my hand is not filled. But yeah, nice one. Thank you so much for that. But before that, you've been, for me, maybe people say not good, but I'll say horrible. Being only one clean sheet against what? Lowly Luton Town. Like, I want to scratch my head. Like, you've been poor, and I'm not going to say more than that. I'm actually not going to say more than that. Then Mudryk has fish out of water. And I'm going to start by saying, I don't know what's wrong with Liverpool and who has cost us and why and this is the reason why I don't like Liverpool. And it's not about them being our rivals or some. I never knew about Liverpool until I really started watching football. So, during their days of not winning major trophies. So, yeah, this year in 2005, yeah, after that. So, and I was very young, 2005. Yeah, I'm young. So, the reason why I don't like Liverpool is because we played them. The last 3 times we played them, I would feel comfortable. We're supposed to win those matches. I know one thing, there's always a storyline behind it that makes it look great. Look at when we look at the last 3 matches, I'm talking about the first one being Mudryk's debut. Can we all remember how it was as if, this guy just landed in the UK, landed in England, and this guy is taking the league by storm. He wanted to use James Milner and do what we call over here, like he played with him, basically. But you know what? He did not score. And Chelsea did not win. Then, after Potter had put us through a lot of struggles and everything, and Todd Boehly said, okay, it's time to go. And he let him go. You know what happened? We brought in Bruno to just step in for that match against Liverpool. Another storyline. We played well. We should have won that match. But you know what? We didn't. And then, to this match, the first match of the season, we played well. But you know what? We didn't win. So there's always one, and that was the very first match of Mauricio Pochettino. So it's good storylines, and we'll play well, and then we'll not win. So that's why I don't like playing Liverpool. And I don't like Liverpool, because let's see if we play well and there will be something good, and then we'll not have a very good result. So now, talking about, I'm leaving Mudryk. I'm not going to say anything about him, because if I say it, I may regret it tomorrow when I will. Let's talk about Nicolas Jackson, Mykhailo Jackson. He is my favorite Chelsea player, and that's why I will be able to talk about him, because if you know, from time immemorial, I will always rip into my favorite Chelsea player, and that's why I was very tough on Mr. Mount. Now, Nico, you are the one taking the brunt of everything. I had high hopes. Maybe I wasn't too comfortable with the idea of Chelsea signing you. But yeah, I later decided to fall into line, because immediately they signed you, you became a Chelsea player, and I will always support every Chelsea player, no matter what, even if I don't like you personally. And came to precision, I did what every player is supposed to do: shut up and perform. And you performed, and I really said, I said, this guy is good, let me give him a chance. Yeah, it's not going too well. last week you gave me 1 point in my bill. Okay, this has nothing to do with the bill, but you've not really exhibited what I thought you were going to. You've not brought anything to the table, basically, and I'm feeling so bad, and I feel ashamed that I rejected Vlahovic and every other striker, and I was part of people that were saying, "Oh, we have Nicolas Jackson, why go for another player?" And I'm really raising my hand and saying, maybe I made a mistake, and you are making us miss Lukaku. How bad can you be? Okay. We're playing poorly, and maybe it's not just about bad performances and the coach trying to just smoking and deciding not to use the right tactics. Our injury list has been ever growing. Yeah, it has been growing. In fact, you sign player and then they will just jump the injury. Like, the hospital should be filled up. Our hospital should be more busy than New Amsterdam. Like, what? Our physios are overworked. Not because I think they are poor and the whole conditioning, that whatever it is bad, and that's why the players are getting injured. But then we're having like over 12 players injured. You're supposed to mess with everything. So I think both on the field and everywhere, Chelsea is just fucked. And pardon my French. I'll just reveal out the list of our injury lists, basically. I got this list from premierinjury.com. Wesley Fofana, knee injury. Christopher Nkunku, knee. Romeo Lavia, new signing plus Christopher Nkunku. For Lavia is ankle or foot injury. Kani Chukwuemeka, knee. Amando Broja, knee. Marcus Bettinelli, knee. Rhys James, thigh. Trevor Chalobah, thigh. Bruno Bandiashile, thigh. Makukwela, basically, then Makukwela injured. Moses Caicedo knee, and we have also Noni Madwike, that's Mozu injury. So we have 12 players out injured. Tell me, that's a full starting level. We have a goalkeeper. We have Trevor Chalobah, Bruno Bandiashile, Makukwela, Rhys James, backline. Kani Chukwuemeka, Romeo Lavia. Moses Caicedo. That's our midfield, 3-man midfield. Then we have Nkunku, Broja, and Noni Madueke. Wow. Wait, calm down. That's a full squad. Nah, we have Wesley Fofana coming in. Like, we can change Wesley Fofana and Trevor Chalobah, and in fact we can play together. God. Nah, we are messed. Like, how do we? 12 players out injured. That's a full 30-11 and one player waiting on the wings, ready to enter. Nah. So injury worries continues from last season, or from the season before, or from the season before that. Okay. Injury worries continues. Chelsea and injury. Wait. Is it high time we all start a GoFundMe and pay for an exorcist? I think it says, which of the problems are we going to face? It's even as if our number 9 course has gotten worse. That is not just about the number 9, it's about any player playing in that position. Was them the last striker that really performed? Oh, you say it's about the way we play, maybe the tactics. How many managers have come and gone? Is it that the last 4 or 5 managers have just been rubbish? Maybe. If you look at Potter and look at Lampard. Jesus Christ. And what Pochettino is currently doing. There's a fair argument about that, but I don't even think it's that. I think some of the crimes that Abramovich, okay, I'm even stuttering, committed has started haunting us. Or is it some of the decisions that went, some of the poor refereeing decisions that went in our favor? But then if it's about that, then the team that should be suffering more is Manchester United. Okay, they're also having their problem. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm not going to laugh. Sorry for the laugh. Okay. So our injury list is ever growing. I don't know. There's no end in sight. and I don't know what you're going to do. Yeah, so that's basically it. For the first episode of season 3, a new episode, a new dawn. You know what we're talking about? Problems from beginning to the end. That's what I spent my whole time talking about. Oh, that's nice. Wow. Okay. Chelsea Football Club, save me. Help me. Help myself. Please play well and stop messing with my mental health. This in the name of Todd Polly. Amen. Yep, we've come to the end of this episode. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to follow me on all social media platforms at Symply Brodd, SYMPLYBRODD. We'll meet again on Monday, and until then, keep the blue flag flying high.